Remember, shout out to my Patreons. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys, so make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. Don't forget to order your custom Bespoke Styling merch. That's right, we have merch. Just click the link down below in the description box and order your Bespoke Styling merch today. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who is here for this late night live. I normally do my late night lives on Wednesdays, but I've been deciding, I think if I do any if I do any more Finally Be Friday lives for the rest of the year, they're probably going to be late just because of the pregnancy, coordinating things with my son, whatever. What we're going to talk about, I don't have anything in particular to talk about tonight, to be honest with you. There have been a lot of little things, like random stories on the, Lord, I'm trying to get comfortable. There have been a lot of random stories and things on the blogs, but nothing that have just like stood out to me that I'm just like, ooh, I just have to talk about this. So if y'all have something that you want to talk about, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'm actually over here on my different blog sites right now looking and seeing if there's anything. Let's see. They did just announce the new, according to Tamara Tattles, they announced the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 cast. Now, if y'all don't remember, I did do a video. I think it's been about a month now. How long has it been? I think it's been maybe about a month now since I did this video where I talked about the alleged cast shakeups that are supposed to be happening. So let me see. I'm actually gonna look and see how long it's been since I posted that video. I've been posting so many videos lately, y'all. Like, it's been, so I posted that. Yep, it's been a month. I posted that video on July 17th on the possible cast shakeup. And according to Tamara Tattles, the official season 14 cast is Candy Burris, Kenya Moore, Portia Williams, Drew Sidora will be making her second season return. Marlo Hampton will be making her first season debut as an official peach holder. We have been asking for Marlo to get a peach, excuse me, for years now. So it seems like Marlo will officially get her peach. And then Miss Sheree Whitfield is returning for the third time. Y'all remember Sheree was one of our OGs, our original wives from season 1. She left. I don't remember what season she left, but then she returned around about season 10, 11. She came back for a season or two, and then she left again. So apparently she is coming back again. Are y'all excited to see this cast? I know they still haven't started filming yet. Candy told us that here recently. But this is supposed to be the cast. I'm happy that Marlo finally got a peach. Like, we've been waiting on it. There were a lot of rumors about Phaedra possibly coming back. Phaedra and Sheree have actually even been seen out and about together lately, but she's not back as of yet. Uh, I'm to be honest, I would rather Phaedra had came back than Sheree, because I don't think that Sheree really brings that much. I know Sheree comes back and she's like, "Oh, I'm the bone carrier," that kind of thing. But other than that, what did she give? Like, the last season that she came on, she gave us her love after lockup story with her little boo thing, Antoine. Apparently, he is out of prison now. So I guess maybe we're supposed to be getting some more stuff with him. Also, I'm pretty sure recently Sheree was in the blogs about something that had to do with Chateau Sheree. Let me look. Sheree Whitfield. It was something about her house and it being in the blogs recently. Um, let's see. I'm not seeing anything. You see her son talking about it. Uh, I'm not seeing anything. Let's see. Let's go to Sheree. See if there's been anything interesting about her recently in the blogs. Nope, just her hinting about rejoining, which she's been hinting about rejoining the cast all summer. So I guess they should be starting to film soon. Normally, we would have already gotten a trailer by now. Because what is this? We're in September, yeah. Normally we would have already gotten a trailer by now. They normally start the season in October, I think. So the fact that they haven't even started filming for this season, and it's not due to COVID. Like, I know some people may be like, "Oh, well, we're in a panini," but no, it's not due to COVID, because everything else has been filming, and they filmed last season during it. They could have been spacing it out a little bit just because of everything that's going on, so that Bravo itself could still have content. But really though, nah, it's because they were trying to find a cast that would actually make people want to watch. Because last season was very lackluster. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. I'm just gonna say it how it ti is. Last season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta was really lackluster. They were not giving what they were supposed to have gave. They relied so heavily on Portia initially with the Black Lives Matter, and then afterward with the whole Bolo Gate situation, and it just was not entertaining. The views were down. It was just sucky. So I think they're really trying to redirect and possibly, come with something better, and they trying to find a cast that we're really going to care about. I don't know if this is the cast, to be honest with you, though. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if this is the cast that I care enough about. I want to see more of Marlo. I do. um I don't care to see the continued Portia Kenya beef. So it kind of looks like, when I'm just even just looking at the picture, let me show you the picture. This is probably what the alliance is. There's always an alliance, baby. So this is probably what the alliance is actually going to be. You see how we have Sheree, Candy, and Kenya on top, and then Portia, Drew, and Marlo on the bottom. That's probably going to be the alliance, because we already know that Candy and Kenya are going to be friends. They're going to be together. Sheree has always been a friend of Candy. Remember back in the day, Sheree was a small, if I'm not mistaken. So she was uh, always linked up with Candy and Phaedra back when they was actually cool. And then on the bottom again, you have Portia and Drew, who have become really, really tight. Drew has even become a brand ambassador for Portia's Go Naked hair. We've seen them together quite a bit. She's even going to be included in Portia's spinoff. I think it's called Pursuing Portia. So Drew's even going to be she's even going to be like on that spinoff show as well with Portia. So you know that they're going to be in cahoots together. And then Marlo just is a floater. Yeah, her and Kenya are cool, but are they really cool? Her and Portia fell out, but did they really fall out? I don't know. Marlo is kind of the wild card. So I don't know. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it because I'm loyal. I'm loyal to a fault. I am loyal to a fault. Ooh, I'm trying not to fall out this chair. So the back of my chair, it has like, I put this chair together myself, so it's not sturdy. And it has these two bolts that's supposed to go into the armrest so that it can be like nice and sturdy. But I couldn't get the bolts in. So I can't lean all the way into the back of my chair like I really be wanting to lean into the back of my chair, because I'm afraid, honey, if I do, I'm gonna take a tumble and everything gonna come down. Okay, this whole setup gonna come down, and I am too pregnant to take a tumble on live. That would not be good. That would not be good. Okay, let's see what else we got. What else we got? What have y'all been thinking about this doggone crate challenge? OMG. This crate challenge has been getting out of hand. Do you hear me? First of all, I just want to know who came up with it. Who did it? Oh, mute. Who did it? Who came up with it? Who was the first person that was like, "You know what? I'm going to climb across these crates. I'm going to build them up like a pyramid, and I'm going to walk across them." I don't know now. First, I haven't seen as many milk crates since college. Funny story. Back in college, my roommate, her mom was a teacher, and so we used to get the milk, like the cartons of milk from the school, and we would get like two milk crates of cartons of milk every week from the local elementary school in my college town, man. Shout out to Miss Johnson, man. I loved her. I ain't had to buy milk the whole time. My whole freshman and sophomore year of college, I ain't had to buy no kind of milk. That's the last time I seen some milk crates, and we did, honey. We used to sit on them. They was like little accessories to our dorm room. But the last thing I ever thought about was climbing across some doggone milk crates and walking across them. And you got, I'm little. I am a little person, okay? Not like clinically a little person, but like I'm borderline a little person, okay? And even I would not be trying to walk across crates. So we got these big old 200-pound men walking on crates thinking that this thing is going to go out good for them. I don't understand. Look at this, sir. And you in these Tims. This just looks like a bad idea. Yeah. Ow. And then he throws on his back. That hurts. That hurts to look at. Let me see if I can find some more. Look, we finna look at some doggone of these dumb crate challenges because this is just stupid. I've seen some successful ones, and I guess everybody thinks, oh, I could be the successful one. I can be the one to beat it. No, you can be the one to beat yourself up thinking that you're gonna be able to walk across a doggone crate. And then you got freaking Walmart trying to capitalize because people are stupid. And now you got Walmart selling the crates in the front of the store. When the last time you went into Walmart and bought you a crate? When the last time that happened? Look at this. Sir. That is just, and then y'all like, I'm too old. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he done knocked himself out. But oh, look, not holding the cigarette. Sir. Sir, no. Not straight. Ma'am. Ma'am. And y'all are outside. At least they on some grass. I've seen some folks on straight concrete. Oh, what is this? Wipeout? That's what this reminds me of. It's like y'all want to be on Wipeout so bad. This is so horrible. Okay, one more, and then we done for real. Where are y'all getting these crates from? Not felines. And down. Ah. Oh, that's horrible. All right. I'm done looking at people being stupid. Please don't be out here doing the doggone crate challenge. I would appreciate it if y'all did. For your own safety, I would advise you not to do the crate challenge. We sit up here and we talk about this generation sucking on Tide Pods, but you got grown adults out here trying to walk across milk crates. Where you think they get it from? Where you think the children get it from? That's all I'm gonna say. All right, what else we got over here? I'm over here just scrolling through the internet, y'all. Right. Where are they even getting these milk crates from? Like, that ain't even a thing. That ain't even a thing no more. What we got? Let's look over here on Jasmine brand. What they talking about? Kylie being pregnant again. I don't care. Kanye and his stunts. I don't care. Shakari. And all of this stuff. Let me say this. I want to say this about Shakari. I think that there is absolutely nothing wrong with a athlete being cocky, being braggadocious because you're an athlete. That's what you are supposed to be. Also, if you're going to be that type of athlete, you got to be able to back it up. I don't think it's that big of a deal that the girl lost. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but you win. You win to fight another day. I would just hope, I want her to get like a PR team and someone to kind of train her in the media. And I think that's something that is different about us nowadays, in the fact that social media is so prevalent. It's not like back when I was growing up, how you had people who were taught, who were media trained. Like you had people who, before they did an interview, they were prepped on how to do it and all this kind of stuff. Like we don't have that nowadays. You can just get on your phone and type what you think. And if anyone at 21 years old was to just get on their phone and type the first thing that came to their mind, they would offend somebody. They would piss somebody off. And that's any, I don't care. Jesus could come down today and tweet something and he would piss off a million people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care about that. I feel like they are giving too much energy uh to trying to like poke at her in the media and prod with her and make this thing a thing. She lost the race. I'm not like, whatever, you, if you interview somebody right after a race, what they supposed to say, it's like, what it is, I lost, I'm gonna come back better the next time, I don't care what haters say, I'm gonna come back next time. Okay, and what's the problem with that? What's the issue? Get the cameras out the girl's face. How about that? How about that? What else is over here? What else we got? um People used to be thick skinned, now forget it. I think yes and no. So it's easy to have a thick skin when you have 10 people criticizing you. It's easy. When you have 10,000 people criticizing you, there's only so much that a person can take, you know? And one thing about the internet is the internet will turn on you just like that. At the beginning of July, they loved the girl. She probably could go down her timeline and see a million tweets about how supported she was. And then the second that you're not on top anymore, everything turns. And now you go on your timeline and you can see a million people telling you how trash you are. And so, of course, you get defensive. And I mean, you can have the thickest skin in the world. You could have, skin as thick as a piece of brick, but you keep shooting at that piece of brick, eventually you're going to get through it, you know? And why they need to take her phone. Just like they need to take Lizzo phone. They need to take these phones. And see, you know what? Here's the thing with Lizzo. See, I'm just all over the place. I'm all over the place today, but I'm just coming on here to rant. So here's the thing with Lizzo. I'd never actually talked about it weeks ago. Take it down. I never talked about it weeks ago when she got on the internet and she was crying about being bullied and people calling her a mammy and things like that, which I think is horrible. I do think that again the internet can be extremely brutal. Social media, like they as much as social media is hard. And Lizzo is someone who is always on social media. Like her TikTok, I don't know how many TikToks she does a day, but she's always on TikTok. So, and I hear that TikTok is vicious. I go over there on the TikTok, on the TikToker, and I I scroll for a little bit of time and then I get off. I don't really get into the comments. I don't really get all up into TikTok. I'm too old for it. I feel like, I guess I'm not, because I think me and Lizzo I think Lizzo's older than me, but I don't be all up in there. But I heard that TikTok can be real toxic. Okay. TikToxic. Okay. And she needs to get off of there. So anyway, as far as her crying a few weeks ago, I do think that the things that were being said about her were really bad. And it would hurt anyone's feelings to be talked to or talked about in the way that people were talking to and talking about her. I also think, and this may be an unpopular opinion, no shade. Y'all see my shade fan is down. I also think that there was a dual purpose for her getting online. She had just released a song. The numbers at that time were still kind of so. And then it's just coincidentally after her breakdown online, all of a sudden now she's charting. If y'all check now, I think she's in like the top 5 of the Billboard charts. So yeah, it hurts your feelings that people are talking junk, but let me get out here and put myself out and expose myself even more, because that makes even more people look at me and makes, you know what, pay me for my pain. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna talk ish anyway. So let me get over here and give y'all more reason to talk ish and stream my stuff. And now at least I'm getting paid for the hurt that y'all are putting me through. You know, that's kind of how I see it. Because I looked at the video, and that video is so old at this point. I don't even feel like going through the archives of the internet to find the video. And I'm not going to say that she didn't shed a tear. I'm not going to say that her face was dry. I'm just going to say that maybe the angle that I was looking at, I didn't see any tear. And she had makeup on, so maybe she ain't want to mess up her makeup. I get it, but I don't. Social media nowadays, especially when you're a star like that, is about stunts and shows. And part of being successful in the industry right now is to be able to go viral. And you know how they used to say back in the day, a publicity stunt, a publicity stunt. Like now it's go viral, go viral, go viral. And so you can go viral for pretty much anything at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm so conflicted. Moving off of Lizzo, just speaking specifically on this going viral thing and all that stuff. Um, I'm so conflicted in my spirit. I'm gonna tell you why. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a few years now. I've been doing this social media thing for a while. I remember being on social media back in during MySpace, before social media was what it is. I remember the beginning days of Instagram and all of that kind of stuff. And so from being on these platforms and creating content and all of this stuff for so long, it it makes you really skeptical about the things that you see. It makes you really jaded about the things that you see. Um and it makes you wonder if you like, okay, for instance, my channel, right? Right. Oh my gosh, MySpace was like eons ago. That was, honey. Yeah, I can't do this, that big old whatever it's called. Look, y'all be glad I got a TikTok at this point. I cannot put my energy into any more social media. I cannot. I put the majority of my energy into YouTube. And but okay, so here's the thing. I create content over here on this channel that I enjoy. Okay. So this channel 4 years ago started with me doing beauty, doing makeup, doing hair, the thing that I am like taught to do, you know what I'm saying? Thing that I'm licensed to do. That's how I started this channel. Slowly, as I kind of got more comfortable with exposing myself to the internet a little bit more, because I am a Virgo, so I give you what I want you to have. I don't even be knowing about all these zodiac signs. I just hear people say that, so I'm assuming that there must be some truth to it because that's true. I'm gonna give you what I want you to know. But with part of me becoming a little bit more transparent, a little bit more open, a little bit more comfortable, with being in social media, being on YouTube. I started giving my commentary, doing my reviews, doing like these type of things with lives and all of that kind of stuff. Um During and with all of that, I am just as much as I'm a content creator, I'm a content consumer. I watch content all day. I watch YouTube all day. We don't have cable because there is no point because I am on YouTube all day. I am a consumer of social media. And so I understand what goes viral. I understand the formulas of making things go viral. However, a lot of those things are a direct contradiction to who I am and how I want to be portrayed. Does that make sense? Hey, Alethea. But yeah, does that make sense? Like, I get it. Like, I I talk about celebrity gossip and content and stuff like that. I talk about that kind of stuff. I could get on here and just be like I'm not ruthless in my reviews. I'm not ruthless in my commentary at all. Like I think I go pretty even when I'm reading someone, I feel like I'm pretty tame. Like compared to some of the people I see online. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm giving my opinion, I'm pretty tame. Um, but to go viral on the internet, you can't be pretty tame. You have to like be vicious. Like a lot of times. And there's exceptions to every rule, but like just let's just say specifically when it comes to commentary and things like that, the people that I see that get like those outrageous numbers and the retweets and the shares and the this and the that are the people that speak so viciously. Like simple things. I don't get on live and just be cussing people out. A cuss word will slide on this channel, every now and then. And it's not because I don't cuss, it's just because I uh I was raised coming up through the internet that there are some things that you put on the internet and there's some things that you don't put on the internet. Somewhere in how I came up learning the internet to now, that has gone out the window. I remember going to college and I wanted to join a sorority. And before I got to college, because I had a cousin who was a couple years older than me, and he wanted to join a fraternity. And before I got to college, he told me, he said, go on because at that time, all I had was MySpace and Facebook. He said, go on your MySpace, go on your Facebook, and scrub any party pictures that you have on like in your album. So I'm a high school. I used to go to little parties. I'm not, my mama ain't on here, I might have done a little bit of underage drinking and things like that. And so I scrubbed all of any kind of pictures because that was back before my mama them. You could post anything because my mama wasn't on social media then. So that was just my hunger. Only reason why I even had a Facebook at the time, because at that time Facebook you had to have a college, you had to have either a college email address or you had to have an invite. And I was a senior in high school, but I was taking college classes because I'm trying to become a CN. Like we had a program where you could become a CNA. And so they gave, we went to the local tech school in my city. And so I had a college email address. Me and my friends, we had college email address, so we had Facebook. So we just thought we was hot-ish. You know what I'm saying? We was just hot-ish. So I would post any and everything over there on the Facebook. And so when my cousin told me, he was like, "Oh, well, you gonna get to college, you gonna want to join this sorority. Um, scrub your scrub your social media of these type of pictures of you partying and things like that, because they look at that and then they might not pick you." That just kind of has always been my just how I operated. By the time I got to college and I did join my sorority and everything, we were just taught, don't be putting everything on the internet. You have employers that can look and scroll through your internet, through your own social media, and you might have all the credentials, but you don't get the job because on Saturday you was twerking downtown or whatever. So that's always been just kind of how I've operated on the internet. I have a very procured image that I like to have on the internet. That ain't what we see nowadays. That ain't what we see nowadays. Like nowadays, honey, everything. What do you see? You see everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. And by giving everything, that's how you go viral, and that's how you get these numbers, and you do and I it just goes against what I'm comfortable with doing. It completely goes against how I choose to operate in the social media space. And because I choose to not be ruthless when I'm talking about people, I feel like not cuss people out, not, you know, go there. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I put on a front for y'all because y'all you get me. But at the same time, knowing that whatever I present, you know, it's there for eternity. My grandmama watches me. What if I wouldn't say it in front of my grandmama, I'm probably not going to say it on the internet. Like my mom watches me. My son is in the room with me half the time. Or, one day he'll be able to search, "Oh, what was mommy doing when she was 30?" And I don't want him to see his mama bent over somewhere. Like, is that wrong? That's just me. No judgment if that's what the next person want to do, but this is just how I see it. And this is why I feel like in a lot of ways my social media career, if that's what you can call it, has been stagnant and stalled. And so lately I've just been thinking a lot about um the work that I put in, um how I want to continue to show up here on the internet and on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok and all of those things. I am a little bit freer on TikTok, I'm not gonna lie, which I don't post a whole lot of TikToks, but there's cursing on my TikTok. Like there's cursing on my TikTok. But I still ain't out here like with my titties out or nothing like that. Like, but there's cursing. But I've been thinking a lot more about how I want to show up over here on the internet, what I'm willing to give, and how far I actually will be able to go doing it how I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Being in this thing, doing YouTube for 4 years, I didn't get monetized until my 3rd year of doing YouTube. That first year was like a learning year. I didn't do any research. I just started YouTube. I always wanted to get monetized. I always knew that was something that I wanted to do. I didn't understand like the algorithms. I didn't understand that kind of stuff. Then me being a geek, year 2, I really started like studying algorithms and the kind of SEOs and like that kind of stuff. I really nerded out in year 2. In year 3, I really put like all of that knowledge and I like punched it into gear. I connected with some really good people, with the group and everything. And I just like punched it into gear and got monetized, and that was great. And now this year, I am I am I don't know. I don't want to say I'm stagnant because I'm not stagnant. But I'm at a crossroads. It's a I just know I have a decision to make. I just know I have a decision to make. How invested am I in really pushing forward and making this like livable wage? Or am I just going to continue to just get on here, talk my ish, and move forward? That's what I've been thinking about a lot lately. And so when I look at like the Lizzos or the Shikaris or whatever, and I debate like, you're working hard, you're putting out videos damn near every day, you're trying to gain this notoriety, you're trying to build your channel, you're trying to find your tribe and all this kind of stuff. And I wonder, like, when it does happen, because I do believe in speaking things into existence. So, I don't feel like I've done all this work for nothing. But when it does happen, are you ready for the type of responses that these people get? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I can kind of sit here and talk my ish and do my thing in my own little bubble because I have the security of knowing that, hey, I don't say anything that's going to be like super polarizing often. I'm not gonna, end up on the shade room because I said something outrageous most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that I'm going to go viral for. In order for me to get to where I want to get, I have to like, it's harder because I'm down here doing the hard work of really just trying to find people who are like-minded and think like me. And I think part of that keeps you shielded from seeing the nasty side of social media. But eventually you outgrow your tribe and you get into other people's tribes and then you see the nasty side. And am I really wanting that? Is that where I really want to be? Is that what I really want to do? I'm just up here. I'm just up here pontificating, giving y'all some of the thoughts that I've had. I know it's all over the place. This stream is all over the place. It's random. But the boys sleep. The man is probably asleep. He was watching football last time I checked, but it's almost 11 o'clock. Excuse me. It's almost 11 o'clock, so he's probably asleep. I'm not sleepy, so thank you. At least I know I'm not like alone. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still, don't get me wrong. I'm not finna like quit doing YouTube tomorrow or something, but I just be thinking. Like, you know what I want. I just want to look in my studio and see that I am getting. I don't even want, like, you know how you have like some people who like, oh, I want to get on YouTube and I want to be viral, and I don't necessarily want to be viral. I just want to get in here and get on my studio and look at my look at my views and see a consistent build, and I want to look at my revenue earned and it be enough for if something were to happen and my husband had to stop working. I mean, that's not how the army works, but I'm just saying hypothetically, if if something were to stop, he had to stop working. I just want to be able to look at my revenue from my YouTube and my online sales for my wigs, and between the two of them, I'm like, babe, it's cool. You ain't even got to worry about it because we still good. We still Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be greedy. That ain't being greedy. Hell, if anything, that's like being a bare minimum. Like, I feel like, especially when I think about how much work I put into YouTube. Like, think about it. Think about it. And I mean, y'all, like, you're a YouTuber, you get it. I know I put a lot of work into this, especially compared to my first couple of years doing YouTube. I think, as a matter of fact, let me look. I think in the past 30 days, I have dropped about 28 videos. So that's damn near a video a day. Between lives and pre-records. Oh, I'm at 20. Oh, I'm at 24 videos. Oh, excuse me. I've been slacking a little bit, apparently, because normally I'm somewhere at around 25, but regardless, at 28, but 24 videos. So still more than every other day. That's still damn near every day. For the past month, I have dropped videos. Not all of them are lives. A lot of them are edited. I've started a new series, and then on top of whatever video that you drop that I do, I still promote. Y'all don't even know. Like, and I'm just like, is it just me or is everybody working this hard? Because on top of whatever work that I do to create the content, post it, which is always fun, which is the fun part, which is the part that I most enjoy, interacting with my subscribers and stuff like that. Part I most enjoy. The part that I don't enjoy the most is the promoting. And when I say promoting, I mean I am on my Discord, I am on Patreon, I am in about 150 YouTube groups. Hey, Nakia. Like 100, like no exaggeration, I'm in like 150 different Facebook groups for different things. So I might have like maybe 50 that are for beauty. I might have like another 50 that are for specifically people in the YouTube community. Like, I legit am in like so many groups. And I might have some for different reality shows that I talk about. So then I'm over there and I'm promoting videos and interacting and talking with people over there. And then I'm on Twitter. I've been on Twitter a little bit more lately because I don't normally be on Twitter, but I'm on Twitter a little bit more lately, promoting and talking and stuff like that. Instagram, posting over there, posting on TikTok. And I'm just like, is everybody doing all of this? Because if everybody's doing all of this and everybody else's numbers are higher than mine, why am I doing all of this? Why? For what? For what? Let me see. I'm all behind on comments. Let me catch up. I think for me, after almost 2 years in, I'm trying to get bigger views. Right. Right. I feel you. It's not even like at this point, subscribers is whatever. I don't care. Like, that's why I have my subscriber count hidden, because it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to get to 5,000. Like, that's just a personal goal, of course. You always want to get to that next milestone. Oh, you hit 1,000. Now you want to get to 2. Now you want to get to 3. My next one I want to get to is 5. Of course, I want to get to 5. I think I'm capable. I give the content to get to 5. But that's not my necessarily my focus right now. I want people to see it. I put in all this work. I'm giving y'all. I give you a little piece of me with every video. You just get like a little. There you go. I'm giving y'all a little piece of me. I just want someone to see it. That's the YouTuber struggle. But I don't feel you need to cuss to get them. I just don't really know how exactly. And that's the thing. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to change how I present. I'm not going to change how I come off. I'm going to be authentic to who I am all the way. But it's just little things that, because I am a consumer of content, because I am a nerd who I am a geek. I am a person who just looks at things very analytically and studies and, does this kind of stuff. I see patterns that I don't meet. I mean, I want more than that. We're creative beings. So for me, I feel the sky is the limit, but I feel I'm not putting my full potential. Either the kids take up a lot of my time, and sometimes I think it's hard. And y'all got a lot of kids. I haven't done even half of that. Family literally is my downfall with YouTube. And I get it. It's hard. It's so hard to stay consistent. It's so hard to put up stuff. It's hard. And I've come to a point where, just for me, I've come to a point where if I don't, let's say it is hard. It is so hard for me to take a week off of YouTube. What? Say who? What? You get what? No, it is so hard. Even if legit, I will be up. Last night I was up until, I think I finished editing my next video. I finished editing it probably about 1:30 because it's so hard. And this has just become something that I'm just so invested in. And I was going to record tonight, but I was like, I don't feel like recording, but I'll go live. And I find the time. And so, again, most of the time, that time is late at night because I can't until the boy goes to bed, which is at 9. Because if I get up here and try to record now, when he was younger, it was so different. But now, honey, if the attention is not 100% on him, it is not going to work. So I can just imagine with all the kids y'all got, how stressful that is. And then you still have to take time for yourself. And, it's a lot. Yeah, it's definitely exhausting. Lives are fun, though. I think that is what got me hooked on doing this. Last March was I used to do lives on Facebook. When I first started becoming a content creator, I would post videos on YouTube, but I would do lives on Facebook. Because at that time, Facebook had a better interface for doing lives. YouTube has come a long way from when I first started doing lives back in 2018, I think. I think 2018 is my first YouTube live. So 2017 might have been my first Facebook live. And Facebook live, back then I used to stream through this what was the name? Restream, I think was the name of the website that I used to stream through. I still had my OBS, which and OBS used to do it. OBS is the setup that I use for my green screen and for my virtual camera and all that stuff. So at the time, OBS didn't connect with YouTube. It just connected with Facebook. And that's what got me interested in doing content creation. Just that instant gratification of talking to people, people talking back to you and all of that kind of stuff. And then once it got better over here on YouTube, I was freaking hooked. I was hooked. So when I don't go live on Fridays, I do be feeling like, what's going on? ah, you know, but and no matter how tired I am when I get on live, it gives me energy. It reminds me of being on stage. If y'all don't know, I am a performer. I am a dancer. I am an actress. I am a performer. And so being on live for me is like the closest thing that I get to being on stage. You know. To be honest, the groups are getting too much. I'm tired. There's so much. They are so much. But see, okay, so I've changed a lot with how I move within the groups. Before I used to like how we do the playlist and stuff like that. That was back when I was getting monetized. I don't do all of that no more because I can't. It's too much. It's too much on my software. I ran a laptop to the ground damn near. Like I had to take I had to get my tech guy, because y'all know I got a tech guy. I had to get my tech guy. We had to reset my whole laptop because I ran it to the ground, fooling up with all them different groups. I only have, like, as far as the group that I'm the most interactive in, it's our group on Instagram. But like with the groups on Facebook, what I mean by me being in those is like just going in there daily to interact with people, post content, you know, because you can't just go up there and be like, hey, new video, here you go, and then think people are going to watch it. You have to like talk to people for them to watch it. You know, but that it's a lot. It's a lot. Now I ain't running no playlist. Y'all, the only playlist I run, I'm not running no playlist. I'm not doing no sub for sub. I'm not doing no watch for. Well, every now and then, if you have content that I'm interested in, I'll do like a watch for watch or something like that. But I'm not finna do all of that. I don't have the time, the energy to pay. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's a great way to get you over the hump. But once you're over the hump, you got to rethink how you do it, because that becomes a lot. Right? It's a lot to keep up with. Child. Okay. It's when boss of our own thing and get pennies. It does get stressful and the wise, and I don't understand the slave work. In the meanwhile, we are making YouTube rich with each video we do. Girl, ain't it the truth? Carrie, you got to go with that baby and belly. I'm surprised you're not doing vlogging and family content. I'm not going to say I cannot. But vlogging and that would require me to give more than I'm willing to give. Like how I was saying earlier, I am very intentional about what I put on the internet, what I show. That would require me to give more than I'm willing to give. I am the type of person, because I am on the internet all day, or because I am, on YouTube and all of this kind of stuff, the time that I spend with my family is special to me, and I just want to keep it between us. Like, my mother-in-law can't stand it. She's like, for someone who's always on the internet, you never post pictures. But do I have pictures? Yeah, you can scroll through my phone. I have tons of pictures. And then sometimes I don't, because I just enjoy being in the moment with my family. I don't want to be thinking about the shot or the this or the that. I'll vlog every now and then, but it is so against my nature to vlog. Vlogging is so against my nature. Like, it is hard for me to vlog. I've been saying that I was going to vlog this pregnancy. Meanwhile, I'm 7 months in. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna vlog this time. I'm gonna vlog this time. I have a few random shots of like a couple of doctor's appointments, which I'll probably do just like one big thing in the end, because I will definitely vlog my birth, because I vlogged my birth with my son, but that's private. Like, that video is only available to my Patreon and my family, because it's so personal to me. I think I did do one live where I went through it, like as a birth story and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll do a vlog for like that, and so I'll probably throw like these doctor's appointments and stuff in. But it's too late. It's like vlogging is not me. Vlogging is not me. I don't get it. And I'm sitting up here like, why would y'all want to watch me sit up here and play with the boy? We do blocks. We do blocks every day. You want to sit here and watch us do blocks? You want to sit here and watch me clean the kitchen for the 5th time today? You want to like, I have nothing interesting going on over here. Want to sit and watch me sit? So you want me to sit on the computer and then set a camera up right here for you to watch me be on the computer doing what you're watching me doing on the computer? Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm interesting enough to be vlogging. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know if playlists don't do anything, because part of me almost feels like just for my analytics, it just kind of helps for me to have a baseline. I kind of use it as my baseline, but I'm not gonna be going all out. I'm about to just set up the camera, let it sit in the living room and let it catch what it's gonna catch. Right. Look, just here. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. Right, Alethea? It's too late. I'm too late in the game to be trying to vlog now, honey. Unless y'all want to see this last trimester. Y'all want to see this belly as it grows and grows, and I'm getting bigger every doggone day. Luckily, my face doesn't seem like it's swelling too much. It's just now starting to get just a little bit. But no, I'm not interested. Right. Y'all see me from the neck up. Honey, you should see this shirt I got on now. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. This is really embarrassing, by the way. This is really embarrassing. I'm going to show you what I got on. Well, I can't show you my bottoms because I got on boxers. But I don't because I can't fit pants. I can't fit my pants. I don't have any shorts. So I wear my husband's boxers around the house so that I can actually have pants on. You want to see this belly? Hold on. Can y'all see? Oh, you see his boxers. Hold on. I want y'all to see my baby boxers. Y'all see that? Yeah, I'm in here. I said I really am gonna at least do one video update. At least do one video update about my pregnancy. Just because why not? But wow. Look, that belly is bellying. Belly is bellying. My doctor told me Big girl, you missed it. I ain't getting back up. You're gonna have to rewind. I'm sitting down now. But my doctor told me, my doctor was like, okay, for pregnancy, they say you're supposed to gain between 25 and 35 pounds. Now with the boy, I think I gained maybe 15 pounds. Because the first the first trimester I lost, I want to say like 15 pounds. And so the second trimester was I wasn't gaining any weight really. I was gaining belly, but not like, I hadn't even made it to my pre-pregnancy weight because I had lost so much weight in the beginning. And so by the time I had my son, I had only gained maybe 15 pounds out of the whole pregnancy with him. With this baby, child, child, my doctor say, yeah, you're supposed to gain between 25 and 35 pounds. Now this was almost a month ago when she told me that at the time I had already gained 25 pounds. At this point, I am 30 pounds past my pre-pregnancy weight, and I still have 3 months to go. So I'm going to be a blimp. And you know what? I don't care. When I get off of this live, I'm going to go get me a snack and my sleepy time tea. And I don't care. But I'm going to have 15 chins by the time I drop this baby, and I don't care. They just catch the kids in real time coloring on the walls and sneaking snacks. Oh, thank you, Nakia. Girl, I waited the last 2 months. My shirt was up halfway on my belly, right to cover half my belly button. They wouldn't give me a new shirt, so I wore it just like that. Look, that's how I walk around this house like a roly poly. Pregnancy clothes. Why? I don't care. Y'all gonna get this midriff. You gonna get all of this belly. I got a select amount of pregnancy clothes. That's for when I go out. If I'm in the house, this belly is out. Y'all don't get to see it because of how my desk is set up. So y'all just see this. Y'all don't see all the crazy that's happening at the bottom. Look, I'm real pregnant. Thank you. Look, I'm trying. I gained more during COVID than anything else. Look, and I don't. And I don't. And I eat all day. And I am not normally I'm a small person. Like I am a small person. So and I don't be hungry. I eat like a bird normally. Oh, but this baby here, he gonna be a big one. He gonna be a big because I eat all day. I eat from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. With my son, with the boy, because that's the boy and this is the kid. So with the boy, I did not like food. I didn't like food, just like I didn't like meat. I did not like vegetables. I just wanted bread, and that was about it. I did not like food, which makes sense because the boy is such a picky eater. Man, he is such a little picky eater. And so I I ate for necessity, not because I wanted to eat. I used to have to force myself to eat. And there was certain I couldn't eat chicken. Chicken was disgusting to me. I just pretty much ate fish because I didn't like chicken. I didn't like beef. I didn't like pretty much anything. But with the kid, oh, what's up? What you got? Bring me a plate. I want it. I want it all. Yes, feed me Seymour. Oh my goodness. Look, I eat all day. As a matter of fact, I'm about ready for a snack right now. I had dinner. Dinner was hours ago. And then sometimes I don't even be hungry. It's just the fact, like, I ain't chewed in the past hour and a half. I need to chew on something. Like, that is where I am at this point in my life. And I feel good about it. Because this is not me on the norm. With my daughter, I didn't like my husband. He stank to me. I used to tell him to get a shower. He just came out. I could not stand him. Worst of all, she looks like that. What they say. That's exactly what they say. At the beginning of this pregnancy, I ain't like my husband neither. I like him now. Oh, but that first trimester, I ain't like him at all. And this don't do no good because the boy already looked just like him. So I'm hoping that the kid can look like me a little bit. I just sat up there and carried the boy in there. I carried him for 41 weeks for him to come out and not look a lick like me. For me to walk around with my child and people think that I'm like his cousin or something. I don't question if that's even my kid. Meanwhile, I just sat up here 41 weeks with that kid. So I'm hoping, hey, you in there, give me something. Give me something. That is legitimately how I be feeling. Like I haven't snacked. What's in there to eat? I need something. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to get off of me. I'm done ranting. What else we were going to talk about? Because I told you I'm just going to sit on here and just talk junk. I ain't got nothing else to do. Okay. I talked about Lizzo. I'm done with her. Saweetie and Quavo possibly getting back together. She'd be a fool. Do y'all watch the Tiana Taylor show? I haven't watched it, but I like her and Iman. I might watch that. What else we got? No, girl, when I was in labor with her, he asked me what he could do to help. I told him to die. That is so funny to me. I'm sorry. That should not be that funny, but that is hilarious to me. What can I do? You can die. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. I hope y'all are able to bounce back from that. My husband be traumatized for life. He would never let that go. He would be traumatized for life. Oh, that is funny to me. I'm sorry. I don't know why that tickled me so hard you did. Cause when you in the thralls of it, when you in the thick of it, anything come out your mouth. Oh God. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. I think about my husband had it easy then. I just told him to shut up. Like you told yours to die. That's funny. Oh, that's funny to me. Oh, yeah, I can't stand the smell of my child father, nor him being with my son is spitting image of him down to his big ass feet. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. He was afraid I told him to stay away from me till the baby was born. Grandma mom was right. There he was on standby. Look, got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. You are allowed to want what you want during your labor, okay? You are allowed to want what you want. Period. You are allowed to want what you want. It's funny. My husband was in the room trying to make jokes. This is not a joking matter. Why are you joking? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up and get over here and rub my back. Shut up. but not die. I think about did y'all used to watch Different World? It made me think about the episode. I'm sorry, I'm a geek. The episode of Different World where Whitley was about to get married, but Dwayne busts up in there to stop the wedding, and Whitley mama go, die, just die. That's my favorite episode. Oh God. Okay, okay. That's what that made me think of. That is my favorite episode. Okay. Oh, that's funny to me. Oh, that is funny to me. Okay. That was the laugh I needed. Okay. What else over here? What else is over here? What else y'all want to talk about? I sounded just like that is my episode. That is my episode. Oh, I love that episode so much. Die, just die. Oh. As I was walking outside and Larry started speeding because I waited so long. Look. Oh my God. Oh, that just tickled my soul. I barely made it to the room. Girl, I hope. I pray. I pray. I pray that this labor is fast. I pray that they just get me. They just barely get me in the room and my legs get up and the doctor just barely catch the baby. Because when I say I was in labor for no exaggeration, 95 hours with the boy, I don't want to do that again. Lord, please, I don't want to do that again. I don't. I want to be like, oh, okay, we in there. I'm pushing now. That fast. I would want that. I would want that because I don't know. Somewhere around day 3, you lose your ish. Somewhere around there. He said you didn't have a water break like the others. Look, I had a friend who she was in labor from active labor from start to finish in like 2 hours, and she was just like this, and it was her third baby, and she was just like, oh, excuse me, she was just like, yeah, it was fast, but you don't have a chance to like get your mind right when it happened that fast. So I mean, I'm sure there's pros and cons to either one, but 2 hours, 95. You tell me. Now I'm screaming. She got to push the baby coming. Look, you don't know the difference. I pooped on myself twice. Yeah. My husband cleaned me up the first time. That's love. Like we gonna be like when you have to wipe your wife's butt while she's in labor, like right there, man. That's my rider. Because the nurses were so freaking slack. The nurses were so slack. I had 3 different sets of nurses. The second set of nurses I had were so slack. Because I'm sitting there like, I'm sitting up there like, oh my God, like I'm pushing. I told them, I'm like, I'm in so much pain. I'm like, I'm pushing. They're like, no, you're not dilated enough. You're not ready to push. Well, I'm telling you that I can't control it. I'm pushing something. Okay. I'm telling you what it is. And I sat there and I done pooped right there. And the nurses, like, I don't know, like, they weren't taking me serious. So the second time when I told them, like, hey, again, I can't control this, but I'm pushing something. I don't care what you say if the baby's ready or not. Something's coming. So it got me a bedpan the second time. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Oh yeah, I remember you said that. I remember you saying that. Like, up until I went into active labor, I was bleeding. I just called my husband, told him to come back. Come, took castor oil, and he was ready when he came from work. Wow. Wow. It was our first child, so we didn't know it was coming. Look, it be that way. It be that way. That is love there. That is love. That is love. Cause honey, right. I remember I was gonna say I remember your baby was born in 20 something weeks, so it was 24 weeks. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank God your baby's good. That's super preemie. That's super preemie. This morning I was feeling away because I couldn't get out of bed. I was hurting so bad. I called my mama and everything. But I wasn't spotting, so I was like, okay, we good. I'm not gonna go to the emergency room. I kind of let it subside. But I'll be 27 weeks, I think, tomorrow. 28 weeks. I think I'll be 28 weeks tomorrow. I couldn't imagine 24. That is like tiny. Was the baby even a pound? Like probably was right at a pound. You probably would hold them in your hand, in the palm of your hand. Let me see. I don't even know how pregnant I am. I gotta look at this app just to tell me how many weeks I am, because I don't know. I need to cut this wig too. Y'all see me pulling because I'm like, I just got this hair. This vendor sent it to me and asked me to review it. And I don't know if they're gonna want my honest feedback on it. Oh, I'll be 27 weeks tomorrow. Okay. Look at me, not even knowing. I tried to tell the nurse I needed to push. She said, no, you don't. Then she touched my thigh and my water broke. They said, stop pushing. I said, I'm not. He's pushing himself out. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. And your water broke. Wow. 1 pound, 7 ounces. That's a tiny thing. How long did he have to stay in the NICU? That was a tiny baby. Wow. My sister was probably around, I think my sister was 27. I think my sister was like 27 weeks when my mom had her. His skin was transparent. You could see straight through it. Was declared deceased at birth, but had never been back. Oh wow. Wow. You said your oldest son, 9 pounds. 9 pounds. Since I had 9 pounds, after the thought. 9 pounds, he just falling out. At that point, the sheer weight of him is pushing him out. The sheer weight alone. Oh my goodness. I thought that was yeah, no. I thought that son made it out of the NICU. I'm sorry. That's sad. That's sad. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I thought he did make it. Okay. He was in the NICU until 4 months, and he graduated a year early from high school. I thank God for my miracle baby. I had a praying mama, and she went where look. Okay, here's the link. Y'all know you feel free to come on in here, talk to me. I was like, I could have sworn your baby had made it. Yeah, that's a miracle baby for real. 1 pound 7 ounces. Hmm. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm sitting up here scrolling through the Jasmine brand. Let me get off of here. I had pulled some things to play trivia, but I don't know. Hello.
Hey y'all. Hey Vic.
Hey.
So the day I turned 21 and a half weeks, I went into labor. They was trying to stop him from coming. And they give you the steroid shots just in case to help develop their lungs and everything. So the
Mm-hmm.
night that they took me back over to this, because I'm gonna have to be there regardless for the rest of my pregnancy. So when they took me over to the other side, out of the labor and deliver, the actual labor and delivery side, they took me over to the other side after you had the baby, postpartum
Mm-hmm.
care.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to my mother on the phone, and next thing you know, I flipped the covers back. I thought my water was breaking again. No, I thought my water was breaking. My water never broke. I thought my water was breaking, but come to find out, my water was breaking, but it was nothing but blood.
Mm.
And I had just made it back to that side. They just took me over there. I was just about to be able to eat something, so they had to rush me back to the other side. They thought they were going to have to give me 4 pints of blood. I was like, call my family. I'm not taking nobody else's blood. Y'all better get somebody up in here. And
Mm-hmm.
we both almost died at birth, during his birth.
Yeah.
I had never believed people when they say they have an out of body experience. I swear my hand to God, I saw everything that they did to me. I knew it was a boy before they told me, and I knew he was declared deceased when he was first born, that they had to resuscitate him. It was like I was standing at the operating doors with a hand on my shoulder just showing me what was going on.
Mm.
So when I came to, they had resuscitated him and everything. He was there for the first 4 months. No, first of all, he was 1 pound 7 ounces. His skin was transparent. You can see his bones through his skin. That's how small he was. He wasn't. He was smaller than the palm of my hand because I got long fingers. And he, the doctor gonna tell me. His doctor gonna tell me, if anybody tell you he's gonna make it, don't believe him.
Why would the doctor
What?
say that?
I what I tried to figure out, but I tell you this, I was like, let me tell you one thing. I know a man.
Okay.
He made these machines. He made you. Made you a doctor to help my child. He may not it may not be an easy road, but he did not breathe breath into my baby's body just to take it back. He will make it.
Right.
He won't be as fast as the ones I got at home because all my kids have always been above their grade levels and always did their marks early. But he will make it. And I don't want him touching my son ever a fucking again. You done gave up
Right.
already. So you
Right.
can't do anything with my son.
Right.
So he stayed in that hospital. I'm talking about it was it was so touch and go that they had to put my baby on a machine where it shook him just to keep his heartbeat going because it kept stopping and going. I tell you, when I walked in that room to see my baby that small and he was shaking, I mean, like vigorously shaking, I was on the floor. I could not. believe what the hell I was saying.
Oh wow.
Then they took him to the children's hospital. I really believe if my child would have stayed at the hospital he was born in, he wouldn't have made it. I
Because
think the
even to
children,
the, even for today, 24 weeks is so early.
right, that is the minimum you can be to and expect
Right.
your child to make it. And it was the day I turned 24 weeks was the day I went into labor. So, but when
Wow.
he got to the other hospital, he made all his marks. First 4 months of his life he spent in the hospital. Brought him home. Took him to get his first checkup from the doctor. And you know the letter DTTP or DPT, however you pronounce it. One of those letters he wasn't supposed to get. So the next morning, I wake up, my baby lips are blue. He came home on oxygen and a heart machine. So I knew his heart was beating. And the only thing I knew to do was oxygen gives you air. Oxygen, you know what I'm saying? Oxygen helps you
Mhm.
breathe. I jumped off the bed, ran downstairs, turned the oxygen machine all the way up. Ambulance got there. Oh, he was better by the time they got there. Oh, he's doing good now. Are you sure you still want to go to the hospital? My child was a preemie. Declared deceased at birth, 1 pound 7 ounces, went down to 1 pound 2 ounces. Do you really think I'm standing in this house with my son? Do you really
Oh
think I'm
wow.
chancing it? As much as I hate hospitals, you really think I'm chancing it? Come to glad I did take my son to the hospital and didn't listen to no dumbass paramedics. My son was in the hospital for 2 days. But thank God, ever since that hospital stay, he has never been back to the hospital besides for his checkups.
Oh
When he
wow.
went
That's
for
a
his first,
blessing.
exactly. When he went for his 1 year checkup, the lady was like, I don't know what you did, but you wouldn't think this boy was sick a day in his life. I was like, I ain't do nothing. God, that was all God. I was just who he used.
But I'm sure you was on edge
Oh
every
my,
day.
every everything, every sneeze, every move of the hand,
Probably couldn't get no
any and
sleep.
everything at all. When he first came home, we accidentally dropped his machine, and we could not figure out why this damn machine was beeping. I'm talking about we were losing our mind. Didn't know that we had snatched the cord out the thing. My brother jumped from the top of the steps all the way to the bottom of the step. We was like, hold up, mm-mm. But yeah, now thank God, when he started school, the teacher's like, "Are you sure he a preemie? Because
That's how
it's some kids in here."
that's how my best friend's son, he was, I can't remember how many weeks, but I know he was in the 20 something weeks. She just had him back in March. But if you see that baby now, you would never know that he was a preemie. He a little chunky monkey. He doing everything he supposed to do. He hitting all his milestones. He he just as chubby as he want to be. He about as big as my boy.
They all get fat and they all got a preemie head. You can tell a preemie from a mile away. I used to call my son Little Bill because his name is William, and he was bald head and had a big head just like Little Bill, and was dark skinned. I used to call him Little Bill. But thank God
That's
he
funny.
could even graduate high school a year early.
That's good. You can't be
People were
listening to
telling
them
me
doggone doctors sometimes. And
exactly
which which that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother day if I were to get into the
the way they
fetal.
treat us at the hospital.
And that's a whole nother conversation that I don't
Exactly.
feel like getting into today.
Exactly.
but but that should never first of all, that should never even been said to you.
Right. I looked at I
Whether
was
whether you think it or not, you think that in your head. You don't open your mouth
exactly. Who
and
gives a
say no
parent no
foolish.
hope?
Yeah. That's craziness.
And the funniest thing is when I had my last son, do you know he had the nerve to be my son's doctor? I say, oh no, we not doing him. He can
Mm-mm.
never touch another child of mine. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
he had another doctor by the time the shift was to come and check on him again.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what kind of doctor you are, Kevorkian, but you ain't gonna play
Not
with mine.
Kobe.
You're
Not
not gonna play with
Kobe.
mine.
That's one thing I do wish that with us being military, we kind of just get who we get. I don't have the opportunity to like find a doctor, create like a really good relationship with them. I just kind of get who's there at the time, and you just never know. You just never know. It's like rolling the dice.
Yes, and it was thank God that he did actually say that to me. I thank God for him saying that to me because if not him not saying that, I would have still had him checking on my child, supposed to been helping my child. Who's
Right.
to say that he just wouldn't have gave up?
Right. That's
So
true.
that was the
That's
blessing
true.
that he actually did say it.
So now you know to look out for.
Exactly. You will. I don't even know how you still got a license, but yeah, you won't get mine. Never.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that's my miracle baby story. And
Oh.
that moment, you know how when you have your kids, you never know how much you can love somebody.
Mm-hmm. Which
At that
I'm
moment,
gonna be honest now. It took a minute for me. I'm different. I know that like most people, like as soon as I saw him, I was filled with this undeniable amount. I didn't have that. Don't get me wrong.
oh, I
I
know
love,
you love
but
we all love the boy.
I loved them. But like I was expecting this just like undeniable, undescribable feeling when I first saw him. And I didn't feel that at first. It took a couple days
Hmm.
for me to get there. It took a couple days for me to get there. But I feel
But
like
I,
after you go through something like that, after you go through something like that, I'm
that's
sure
what I was
you
about
cherish
to say.
everything, every breath, everything.
That's what I was about to say. With my other kids, I felt that love, but with him, I was like, never met him. If it would have came to me or him, I need you to let him make it. That's exactly how I feel
Mhm.
because we both almost died. If whatever you would have needed to do to me to make sure he was still here, I need you to do that. I always feel like I'm not dying. I got other kids. I'm not doing. But until you in that situation, like they
Mhm.
always say, never say never. Because I was
Mhm.
strong about that. Do that. Do something with them. Help them.
A mother's love is something unmatched, untouched, and just the fact that you were able to, because just thinking about how early you went into labor, and like that is dangerous for
That
both
was
of
the
y'all. That
scary.
is dangerous for both of y'all.
Yeah, that was scary as hell. I'm like, no, I'm not ready. He not ready, and nobody's ready. Like, what's going on?
Mhm.
But I squeezed them goddamn king. I did them kinkles. I was
I
squeezing that
did your
thing. So I
kegels.
mean, you ain't coming. You can't
I
come.
did your kegels. They be sewing. I had a friend who had they sewed her back up. It only helped to prolong the labor because she still ended up having the
Hmm.
preemie. I don't remember how long it was, but they sold her. I remember they sold her up.
Yeah, see, I wasn't. I dilated, but I hadn't dilated enough for them to have to do that. But I would have never went home from the hospital until I gave birth. That's
Mm,
how any minute it could have been.
mm.
I'm like, I don't want to stay here. I got my other baby at home. I want to eat.
No, I want it. I ain't chewed in an hour. I ain't chewed
Right,
in an
I did
hour.
not. Right, I need to find. Give me something to chew on. I'm used to being in the hospital sneaking crackers or something. I'm too scared to do anything.
Hmm.
I called home. I was like, I got some green juice, and for some reason I was on lime juice at the time.
Oh,
Please
I
bring
love
me
it.
my lime juice, and then go to the store and get another one because I can't eat shit, so I need all the drink I can get.
I love a good limeade. I ain't mad at you. Ooh, you're making me want something. I just finished off a bottle, a container.
Had to
What?
sneak my other son into the hospital. Then he didn't want to leave. I said, I got to go home. I got to get up out of here. My sisters was like, he won't eat. He gonna be sick. Oh my! I was like, girl, it's only been a day. Calm the hell down.
we got a ways to go, baby.
Right? It ain't even been overnight yet. You saw he gonna be
Oh,
sick. You see that little fat fuck? He's gonna eat. Believe me. He'll
you
get
get hungry enough.
exactly. He'll get over it sooner than later. I bet. I can guarantee you that. My son had no wrist. He had a hand and an arm. That's how fat he was when he came out. He looked like the Michelin Man. Little girl asked me, Miss Joanne, do your baby have a rubber band around his wrist?
Disrespectful.
I
Disrespectful.
said, don't do that to my child. No, that's his damn wrist. That is his wrist.
Let's see. These bunch say, I know a woman that got her cervix clamped to keep the baby in because all her babies came at 5 or 6 months. They clamped her every pregnancy. That is crazy.
I'd have been
That's
scared.
a lot. That I
Yeah, I'd been.
probably wouldn't want to. I probably wouldn't want to have no kids after the first.
Thank
That's
you.
traumatizing. That's traumatizing.
Because after when they told me from the way they had to cut me, I would never be able to deliver. I was ready there. I'm like, I don't want no more kids. I ain't gonna do this C-section shit again. Did do it 2 more times, but that stuff hurt. You can't even laugh.
You know
No.
what is crazy though? As much as like when you have the kids and stuff, I ain't doing this no more. This is it. In some kind of way, you end up with more.
Yeah,
How
because
does
that
that?
dingaling, that's what happens.
How does that? Some kind of way, you just keep ending up with other children. How
B,
I
but let
mean,
me tell you, ain't nobody told you about the birds and the bees. Let me tell you how it happened.
I'm just like, I know I wasn't having no more kids. The kid, he snuck up on us
He
because I
snuck up
was.
on us.
He snuck up on me because I wasn't doing this no more.
I
I was
saw
like,
that picture when you was on vacation. I say, she ain't let on a hint of what the heck? This gotta be a throwback Thursday.
no, I was super. I was like, I had just found out I had just found out I was pregnant. Now, why did I find out that I was pregnant 2 days before going to
For your
Vegas?
trip.
Why I
I'm
couldn't
looking at
find
all the
out when I
pictures.
got home? You
It
know,
was
but
so I
whatever.
said you won't drink. What
Look,
happens in Vegas will stay there because you can't have none.
man. But I was like super early. I think I found out before I even missed my period. Like I've known, I've known for the whole time. Whole time.
No, I have one I ain't know. I didn't know. I was like, y'all,
Yeah,
you must all use a lie. And the truth ain't nowhere near you. We ain't
I
doing
was
this again.
I was tricked. That's all I know. Because after the
And
95
do
hours of labor, I was like, I ain't doing this. Never, not never, no more. Mm-mm.
95, 95. I done went so many hours. I stopped counting. I was like 2 weeks. I don't know how many
Look,
hours it was. It was 2
look,
weeks.
that's. I was like Saturday morning, 6 8. No, Saturday morning. Yeah, 6 a.m. to Wednesday morning, 3:57 a.m.
Mm. I had mine at 1:28 in the morning. That's a birth in time you will never forget.
Right.
I can't tell other ones when they was born good time, but I can tell him.
You made it. I just know your birth date, okay? I just know that you made it here, okay?
Right.
The time is
I can
not
tell you the
important.
sun whether the sun was up or down. I can tell you that much.
It
But
was it was
anything
it
else?
was it was the morning. It was the other people
And
was
wait
eating
till your
breakfast. I don't know. You made it.
wait till your kids get in school and the teachers want to ask them all. I don't know. Tell her mind her damn business. Hell, I
Look,
don't
the
know.
only reason why I knew, I don't know mine, but I remember my mama wrote it down in my baby book. That's the only reason why I knew that it was at night sometime.
Only how I
That's why
knew.
I'm a night owl, because I was pouring all extra late.
Only how I knew what time I was born because I was born on leap year, and I was almost a leap year baby.
Oh,
I'd have went a
that would have
couple
been
of more
cool.
minutes. I'd have been uh, a leap year baby. That's how I know what time I was born.
That would have been cool.
No,
I always think that's so cool.
my great grandmother was a leap year baby.
No, no, listen, girl. I knew it. My youngest daughter because he farted. I threw up on him that he would that he get to being nasty. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Peach. Hey, Tasha. I'm just
Did
seeing
you
people coming
did you
in.
talk about loving hip hop?
No, I did not. I watched it. I did not talk about them. Okay,
Rashida
so
need they need to stop playing.
Rashida, please. Don't nobody believe Rashida pregnant.
Girl, see, this is why we get along so well, because that's exactly what the fuck I just said. I said, so now not only are y'all playing with y'all marriage, y'all playing with her cervix and her ovaries too. This is
Nobody's
ridiculous.
talking about no Rashida being doggone pregnant.
God
That
damn.
last baby was a miracle baby.
Right, keep acting like Thomas. I don't. It's like I don't. It's not like I don't ever want any more kids. Bitch, how long you think you got?
I just want to know how many kids total does Kurt have?
After not
10,
seeing
ain't it?
one for how many years?
8,
10 years.
9,
He shouldn't want
10.
no more.
I want to know. I'm finna look now. How many children does Kurt got? Kurt Frost. Although we know that last one ain't really his child.
Right, that was just for the show.
That was a
They love playing with their
storyline.
blood.
That was a miss. Personal life. How many children he got? Let me see.
And then he got the one he ain't seen for 10 years or 15 years. Who
Right,
goes
and
that long without seeing that
30.
child? Right.
How old is Kurt?
It's Kirk ass. Exactly. So you know Rashida old. He old. I can't. That damn Adam's apple get on my last nerve.
Oh, his
I
Adam
swear.
apple is disgusting.
That's all I see when I look at him. Is that damn Adam's apple.
Let's see. Rashida is how old is she? Ain't even got her age on here. What are we talking? Why
Cause
am
she
I on
lying.
Wikipedia? Why am I on Wikipedia and it ain't got Rashida's age on here? What's happening?
She erased it. You know you can go in there and take stuff off.
I guess. How old is Rashida? No, I got more questions. Okay.
I know her ass too old to be talking about something. She still want kids in the future. Because if that future don't hurry up.
If Candy is 45, how old is Candy? Look, I'm Googling. Hold on. Because she right there with Candy.
I'm about to say, yeah, because Candy older than me. I'm 42, and Candy is older than her.
Candy is 45.
Candy is older than me.
Candy's 45. And I know Kurt was older than Rashida.
So Kurt got to be in his 50 or something.
Yeah, he got her when she
was in high school.
Kurt was born in 69.
Damn, Kurt was
That's
supposed
a
to be
lie.
So
Kurt was not born in no 69. How old that make him?
He picked up almost 50. That's the fucking case.
20 minus 1969. Okay. It looked worse. 52.
Okay, I'm like, hold on.
It looked worse.
I turned too many wrongs.
The years look worse than okay. Woo. Okay, 52.
When you look at the date, it looked worse than it actually.
I had to do the math on that one because wait a minute. Okay, so Kurt is 50. So Rashida and Candy 45. So I think Rashida is at least 42. At least.
Rashida older than me. Rashida a good 43, 44.
She at least 42 now. I mean, but you know, they got money. She can't have more kids. Why would she?
Not the way she talking.
It sounds like early onset to me.
Yeah, because that's why you're missing your period. That's why it's spotty.
How many kids did Kurt Frog have? He has 6 children, allegedly.
That's a lie.
Allegedly.
That's a lie. I don't believe that.
That what this I don't know. This website's called legit. I ain't never heard of it.
He was hanging it low and spreading it wide.
But I could have sworn he had about 8.
Yes, that's why I said that's a lie, because I remember a number higher than that.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was about 8 now. But they also
Yes,
got this other baby listed on here. So they got Kelsey Kai Carter. We know those. Kurt Frost Jr.,
that's the
which is
oldest one, right?
that we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Some one of them named Cherry, and then
Cherry.
uh Cherry, and then Cannon. But Cannon is that last one that ain't really his baby. Rashida has two of them kids is Rashida's kids.
Yep,
That
the
last one,
and the light skinned
Carter,
boy.
Carter's his, and then
And the light skinned
one of
one.
them other one.
The light
Yeah.
skinned son that always walk off when they try and
Kai.
talk to him. Kai.
Yeah, those are Rashida's kids.
Yeah, those
But
are hers. And I knew she was older than 42. The girl, somebody said 45 in the chat.
yeah, I would think. That wouldn't surprise me. I sure can't find her age over here on the internet. Let
But
me
yeah,
see.
she
She
need to
done
stop.
had it scrubbed.
Them kids in the
Let me
future ain't coming unless she paying somebody or
Oh
she
no, it
doing
did
big
go
drugs.
say 45. I found it. And Carly Red 47, child.
You sure it ain't older than that? Her line is.
That what the internet say. Internet say 47. But I ain't fooling around with she them. Atlanta is dry.
As a mug. And now they could have kept
And
Mendy.
quiet as it's kept, Miami dry too.
Yeah, they all are. A lot of hip hop is dry.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was Apple
I,
Watch doing?
yeah.
What? That somebody said something about her finding out she was fired. They said she didn't even know.
Well, they ain't. I don't think they're shooting Hollywood no more.
Yeah, she said something about she didn't know. She did a video on IG. Somebody was talking about it today.
I don't follow Apple Watch. Last thing I heard
Me,
about Apple Watch was when they had all that drama over there on AATT, and I didn't follow the drama, but that's the last time I even seen her name. I
no.
don't know anything about her.
Today they were saying something about her being fired and not knowing it or something. It's
Well,
something.
all of them over there on Hollywood is fired because they ain't bringing Hollywood back.
Are they bringing New York back? Cause
No,
why did Mandy? I thought not. Cause that's why
no,
Yandy went
they
down
bring
there.
it. That's why they bringing everybody down to Atlanta. They trying to keep the franchises because everybody now Atlanta has been that girl. Atlanta has been that girl we've all loving hip hop Atlanta. So they trying to keep it up by bringing the New York people down there. But I'm sick of Erica and Safari. That seems
Oh my
fake.
god!
I'm sick of Yandy and Mendices. Let me say this about the Yandy and Mendices thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that Mendices is being selfish.
As a mother, you.
And
Mm-hmm.
and Yandy is wrong. I understand she wants to, it's her husband. She trying to make him happy and appease him, but
You
he's
shouldn't
wrong.
have did it. Right, and
He's
she
wrong.
shouldn't have took that child knowing that her husband was gonna have to come home one day.
I don't think she thought about it. She didn't think about it. She didn't think about how Mendices was gonna feel whenever he did finally come home and she took this child. But my thing with Mendices is Yandy done took your children. She done came in and played mama to all of your other children.
Exactly.
Why you acting like this to this little girl? It ain't like she gonna be there all the time. She got a YouTube channel.
Right, but did you see how when the girl started crying, he just gonna get up and say, "You got this." He ain't console the girl, say, "Cat,
Because he don't
dog."
care.
I say, what the
Because he don't
hell?
care. He don't care
And
nothing
then
about
try
that
to go
girl.
on, but then try to go on IG the next day and try to explain, no, that shit was foul.
He don't care nothing. He has no emotional attachment to that child. And I mean, I get it. You was locked up, so you won't have the same emotional attachment to that child that Yandy has. But you could have some type of emotional
I about to say we
maturity
got more
about it.
attachment than he do.
Yeah, you would think he would have some type of maturity about it, and he just doesn't. And when he did that, Yandy need to just be aware, just like he told her in the family boot camp.
You
If
wouldn't
you went
hold
to
her down.
jail, I wouldn't be able to sit beside you, or I don't know if I would sit beside you. This is a moment right here where all he had to do was sit beside you. And what did he do? He got up and left.
Yep, exactly. I ain't like it either, B. I did not like it either. I'm like, that girl
I
sat
don't
there and
want to
pulled her
continue to
heart
see
out.
this. Mhm. That poor
What?
baby crying, talking about she don't want to be abandoned. And
And
he
then
act like it's just painful just to like invite her to stuff like inviting her to
Judy
the
fucked him
wedding.
up. His mama fucked him all up. He has no emotional, like, how you don't even look like you feel bad. Like, okay,
He
you got
don't.
this now. I'm gone.
He
What?
don't. He don't feel bad. And I just want to know. I get like there was some type of falling out, and I get that like she was out here trying to be a teenager. At a certain point, all teenagers get to feeling themselves, and you just got to
Exactly.
prove a point. But I don't understand what did she do that was so detrimental that you don't even want her around y'all like that.
Because she said she would write a book. Did she write a book?
Well, what was gonna be in the book?
I guess
What
about
y'all doing? Now I'm questioning
exactly.
what's going on over there because you can come over here and you can say you gonna write a book on me. Okay, what you gonna talk about? Like, what is there to write a book? Write it. So what y'all got going on?
It's something they don't want nobody to know about. That's why they keeping Judy ass away.
That what I'm trying to like. All right, I'm gonna write a book. Okay, and if I don't, if I ain't got nothing really to talk about, what
I don't want to have to walk around my house scared
on eggshells?
and
Well, what are
pins and
you doing?
needles in my boxes, and it might be on there. But nobody want to take pictures of you and your damn boxes.
I don't know. And I like Mendices.
Yeah, but
I
that's
used to really like Mendices, but I don't like that.
just like I said about Maurice. I used to love me some Maurice. After he did that crazy people stuff, I looked at him sideways. But this one, man, DC man, me looking at him extra sideways. Like,
Yeah, I don't like that.
ew. Any man that can treat a child like that. Like, you know how many kids I don't have emotional attachments to, but if they were fucking crying in front of me, I'm not just gonna sit there and be like,
Just
okay, you
dip
got
out the
this.
room. Just dip out the room. Just be like, all right,
Put your little
y'all
usher
finish
finger up.
talking.
What the f- is this?
Y'all finish talking.
That would be
Uh,
having me questioning you, like, okay, so if our kids, what if our kids do something you don't like? What you gonna do? Like, shit,
I don't see it for that. I'm sick of Safari and Erica. They still ain't divorced to this day.
why would you put this kind of? Why would you allow a man to degrade you to this point, whether it's real or fake, on national TV? Why would you want that scene? They don't
I
even
didn't even
pay
watch.
enough.
I didn't even watch the scene with them at this baby shower. I didn't even watch. I was like, I didn't make it through that whole episode. I got tired, and I was like, I'm over it
Girl,
because I don't.
before the baby shower, he did enough to make it. Any man tell me they not attracted to me while I'm pregnant, I'm
While
gonna
you
have
get
another
pregnant,
child with you.
hmm
Hell
my
to the
thing
no.
is, my thing is, it's so messed up because we sat there and legitimately watched Safari pursue Erica on that other show. Did you watch that show?
Hmm.
We sat there and he practically was begging Erica to get with him.
Exactly. And she
And
said that.
then you get with her, and now what you want to do? Because I mean, sir, you don't have a rap career.
Child.
You The only reason why people was going up for Safari for real is because Safari wasn't out here acting like an F boy.
Exactly.
That's really the
And he
only
had a
reason why
and he
people
had
was going
and he
up
had
for
a big
him.
ping.
Well,
They got mesmerized with that when they saw that.
I intentionally
But
didn't look because I didn't want to be
but
swayed in judgment.
I'm still looking at him sideways.
I intentionally did not look.
Any man that would allow their mama to come on TV looking like that, they don't love no goddamn body. They don't have respect for shit. Somebody on IG did a skit with that damn wig. I had died when I saw that thing. So anytime you let your mama come on there looking like, matter of fact, it was Armand Wiggins. That was hilarious as hell. That wig is
That's
worse than
funny.
all Giselle's hair.
But she got a nice little body though. They just need to take her to go get some clothes, like go get some new hair. She need to hit me up. I just finished making
He
a wig. It's downstairs. I can put it in the mail tomorrow.
he knew his mama was coming on that show.
But you
He
know, she
seen
just
all
like,
the wigs his mama done wore all his life. She
but
ain't just
just
get
like
that wig.
it be the mamas don't always get it right on these shows.
But
Okay, I
that's what
can't
I'm
blame
saying.
the
He
babies.
so Mr. Fur Boy, he should have took some of that fur and put on that damn wig and tried to make it look better. You don't care
Do
about
you think the
nothing
furs are even
and
real?
nobody if you let your mama come on TV
She don't care
with
about
that
nothing to
damn mop
nobody.
on her head.
That you don't care about nothing to nobody. Dang,
No, you
dang.
don't have respect of not one woman. You don't respect the woman that gave you birth enough to make sure
And
she at
then,
least
but I like his
he looked
mama
like
because
Montel's mother.
oh, don't do that. But I like his mama because she holding him accountable. She like you need to treat yo.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
tired
it
of
too,
seeing
but I
this
don't
mess
like that motherfucking
online.
wig. That one cute. You can't fold somebody on TV with a wig like that. You know, you need to be in his good graces so he can take you to the beauty shop. I don't know. I know Erica had a wig he could have bought. I don't know. That wig was horrible.
You're not gonna let it slide.
No, block
Okay.
out, whatever. You straight that, goddamn it. You straight
Straighten
that
that
damn
wig.
wig out her goddamn head.
Straighten that wig. Okay.
God
Who
damn it.
else we got over there?
Was it on backwards?
Yo, Safari Mama Wig. Who else we got over there? What you think about Spice and her new man?
Who did he think he got with?
Facts. Fact. He
That
want to be
lady ain't
tall.
had a
He
stitch of
want to be
clothes
tall.
on. That lady ain't had a stitch of clothes on since she got on goddamn real Love and Hip Hop.
But see, the thing about Spice is, and this is what I like about Spice. Spice
She
is she's a showman. Like when she gets on stage, she gives a show. But when she's
she's a
off
whole
stage,
nother person.
she's a whole nother person. So like, why are you trying to conflate? Who did she been Spice for how many years? What she said since 99?
That's how she met you. That's why you wanted her.
So how dare you think that you finna come in here first of all and change the persona of how she even made money, how she even on this show? I don't
Exactly. And
like
how
it.
she
She
met you.
seem real opportunistic
I
to
don't think
me.
that's gonna but I don't think it's gonna work because she was like, I don't think I like that.
I think, and
He
she and
ain't with it.
Spice is too strong minded. She's too
Exactly.
strong minded for that kind of foolishness.
She ain't gonna play. She ain't never gonna not be able to feed her kids because of what how somebody feels.
Mhm,
He could put a ring on her finger and she's still not gonna not feed her damn kids because
mhm.
he don't like it. I ain't like that either.
I
No.
don't like that. Who else? Who else over there? Let me find.
And
They got that
Bambi
other
and
the Roddy Rich girl. I don't care enough about her just yet. She's new. I mean, I'm open to learning about her, but I don't care enough to comment on her.
which
The
one is
other
that? The one
little
that just ate coochie for the first time, or the one
no,
who
that's the
don't get along with her mama?
her I'm a no Roddy Rich is the light skinned one. We gonna see more of her next week.
Oh, okay,
She from
okay.
South
That's
Carolina. Amaretta, the one that don't get along with her mama. I just think she's so cute, and I think
I
she's a
like
really good
her.
rapper. So I like her. She's cool. And then the other one, Tate, Lil Baby Tate, is the one that
Her.
just
Yeah, the one told us I just ate coochie for the first time.
why you
Like,
had
why
to
are
hurt
y'all
her like
saying this
that?
stuff on TV?
You had to hurt her like that.
What is
Her.
wrong?
That's the one.
That's who I'm talking about. The girl who was just in love with a dude, but now she eating coochie. She went to
she was she was sitting up there looking straight stupid with that little boy the whole time. I'm sitting there like, You don't see this? But I guess when you young and dumb, you don't see it.
But her friend would try to show you, like, you talking about him? Like, you think you with him over there? He
But I
don't
think
think
she's
that.
a cute little girl, and this will be, enough
She cute
to,
and naive as fuck.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully this will be enough to launch the career like she want. Have big dreams, baby. You want to be a Grammy Award winner? Go
You
ahead.
supposed to. Her
Good
mama wants
job.
though.
You know, I don't know if the songs I've heard so far are gonna take her there, but maybe later.
See, you always talk
No
about me being
shade.
shady, but look at you. Always talking about
No
me being
shade.
shady. Where is my allegedly sign? Where is my fan
I just
at?
no shade.
That's the
I will
kid.
say,
I'm gonna say the kid did that. Okay.
look, but what I do, the scene between Jock and his son.
Okay.
Oh,
Cha-
oh,
I say Kurt Franklin owes Jock a feature or something in his next song because he just went and let everybody know these motherfucking kids will take you to a place
and I was not
no
mad.
man has gone before at
I
all.
was not mad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was
He
not
should have
mad.
threw it at his ass because my mama
I
would
was
have
not
tossed it
mad.
at him.
That was real. Like that. Now, see, one thing, I love me some Jock. I do love me some Jock.
Yeah.
I do. And see, Jock is gonna be authentic. Now, see, what had happened was that first scene a couple episodes ago when they was at the basketball court, you was warned then.
Mm-hmm.
Jock was warning you. We
He ain't gonna try to swing on me. I ain't never did none of that, nigga. You are playing with my intelligence and you're playing in my face. My shit is shut down because of what somebody did, and you are what? You his friend? You checking on him? Where do you do that at? What
and
code is
Jock was
these
coming
kids
to
living
him.
from?
Jock was coming to him with so much real concern as of like, look, I see you headed down the wrong path. I see what's going on. Do you not realize the severity of what has happened in this club? He's sitting here trying to like talk to him, and this little naive little boy smelling
Mm-hmm.
himself. And
Yeah.
once he stood up and bucked up, that just did it for Jock, especially because he bigger than Jock as it is. I mean, he is. He bigger than Jock as it is. Jock say, "What you not gonna do?" I was not mad. That was a real life situation, and people can talk all the junk they want, but when you have a father and a son,
And
there
ain't
is
no
gonna
man
come a
taking that
time. There's gonna come a time where you got to treat your son like a man,
like a nigga on the street.
and that was that time.
Yeah,
It just so happened that the cameras were there, but that was that time.
right, but I'm taking care of you. This is what's helping, but that's taking care of you. This is my
But
life. This is what I do.
he young
I
and
can't do
dumb.
this right now.
He young and dumb. When all I could see from that little boy was just young and dumb. That's all I could see. How old is he? I think he about what, 22, 23?
Young, dumb, and don't want to learn nothing. That's the thing. He don't even want to try to get it.
But see, and it's sad to say, and it is hurtful as a parent, I'm sure. But sometimes you just gotta let them go out and learn the hard way. But what he
Off on
don't
their
realize
face.
is Jock is trying to save him because the hard way could have you shot and killed.
I, I keep trying to tell people, why bump your head on a wall? That's if I already bumped my head on a wall and I told you how bad it hurt. Why you want to go bump your head on the wall?
Right. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I hope that they're like still cool or back. I don't follow Jock or nothing, so I don't know if they like
Me
have
either.
reconciled or anything like that. But I didn't
I hope they
I
have.
wasn't mad at Jock.
I wasn't even. Like I said, Kurt Franklin owe that man a feature because he just showed exactly everybody. Nobody could understand. He a preacher. He know he's a man
And that's
before he
my
anything.
husband has told me a story of how he done had to get checked by his daddy. It's
Oh,
just,
my son,
it is
yeah,
what
my
it is.
son just turned 21. His dad had to check him. Yeah, and had to check him also. Oh, you think you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it happens. I'm sure the boy is gonna happen to the boy one day and the kid the next. It's gonna happen.
And I guarantee you, he respect the hell out of his father for it.
Hmm.
And I bet you he won't try it again. Neither
And
of
at
my
the end of
boys.
the day, when it all comes around, because there's been a lot of things that when we were young and dumb that our parents said that we didn't agree with, but then you get some wisdom and some age on you, and you look back, you be like, I mean, you was right.
Exactly. And I tell my kids every day, I'm raising you the way my mama raised me. I went through an age where I thought I knew everything, but guess what? Everything that she taught me, I refer back to it now. I sound and look just like my mama. I be tapping the cap like, God damn, did I just say that? Ooh, that hurt. Knowing I said that.
That's funny. It be that way though. It do be
What
that
do you
way.
think about Bambi and Scrappy?
Sick of them. Sick of them.
You and me both.
Sick of them.
But
First of
y'all,
all,
when she told that man she had to pay his light bill.
well, this ain't the first. She ain't the first one that done had to pay for his bills because we
Exactly.
done been on this show long enough to have seen every girl that came on this show fooling around with Scrappy done paid something on his behalf.
I was about to say, I said she ain't lying. Cause
You
Erica show done said it. And the
well,
other
well,
chick and the other chick.
well, Bambi, you the dumb one that done sat up here and married the man and
Why you have
keep popping out babies.
why you keep having kids with this man? I don't understand the dumbness of this stuff.
I have to be a little bit more lenient because, like I said, this one snuck up on me. But I do remember in family reunion, they were just talking about how hard it was for them
What
to
the
navigate being parents with two, and now you finna bring in a third. I would have been on birth
exactly.
control.
You
I
can't
or
touch
something
me.
something would have had to give after two if I'm
She
already in
beefing
the
with
feeling.
him. She beefing with him at the wrong time. The wrong time when you should have been beefing with him was when your ass wasn't pregnant.
It don't
Maybe
make
you
sense.
wouldn't be pregnant.
And you
And
know
at
what?
work.
I don't think they're gonna break up. I think they're
Oh
gonna
hell
still
no.
be together. I don't see them breaking up. Um, I just think that they're gonna be in this kind of toxic back and forth codependent relationship.
They like
That's what
it.
I think. That's what I think. I think they
That's
like
why
it.
I heard Erica friends. They like it. They love being the victim. They love having people say, "Oh yeah, I vibe." Yeah, because if I no, and then she said, "Yeah, I hate when women say I stayed because of my kids. No, I leave because of mine. Where you going? When you left? When did you leave? I never heard about you leaving a day in this
It it
marriage.
it
You ain't even
it
went on vacation without
feels
this nigga. What?
it's starting to feel like they playing with their marriage because when the season is off,
They all lovey
everything is
dovey.
cool. Y'all making babies. When the season come on, now you mad. Everybody got an issue.
I
It's
swear, we have
it's
seen
starting to feel
these,
like y'all playing with your marriage.
but we have seen these people paychecks. It ain't worth it.
To me and you, but
Y'all not even
this
being
paycheck ain't this
compensated.
paycheck ain't the only thing. Like they being on the show,
They got
you end up.
endorsements for
I was
Tommy
gonna say
T.
you end up getting like club promotions and stuff. You can get a quick
Tommy
little bag
T.
off of them.
Some free outfits.
You can get a quick little bag off of your off your tummy teas and off of your uh club appearances.
But when your family is destroyed and you a single mother again, then what? I thought so. That's
I'm
exactly what I
trying.
thought. Do
I
you
mean,
believe
I
your house was
wouldn't
broken
do it.
in?
I wouldn't do it. Did you say what do I believe the house got broken into?
Yeah.
No, they needed some insurance money.
They do need that. I didn't believe it either. I'm like, the house was already fucked up from you throwing vases, and so how we know
I
you
don't believe
that's
anything that comes from Safari and Erica. Period. I don't believe that. If they
at
told me the
all.
sky was blue, I'm gonna go and check. I'm okay.
I can't see no woman going through this. I have never. I known some stigmatized females in my life, but I have never in my life seen this level of disrespect being accepted. Then
I
he go
just
down there with Trick.
of all people, with the, what Bundy call him, the Mucinex monster.
I can't stand his ignorant ass. What did he tell that boy? No matter what, the woman should step. Nigga, if you don't get your nigga, you only married 17 years because y'all ain't together. If it was a boy, you
He's not someone to take relationship advice from. We know that. We know he's
that's how
trolling.
you know how dumb Safari is because
We
he's
know
ignorant.
that Trick is trolling because
And
no
what did
one
she do with
no.
Trina money for that divorce?
You say what
What did the cousin do with that money for that divorce? Because Trick said they still married. What she do with Trina money?
about some hair? Because her hair be together. Her hair be
I love
together.
me some Joy, but I still want to know what she did with the money.
She got her hair together. That's it. That's
Shut
all. I
up.
don't know. I don't know. I ain't fooling around with them. I'm sick of Trick. I'm not entertained by Trina. Um,
Trina ain't entertained us in how long? She didn't
I'm
even
not
entertain us
entertained
on
by.
birthdays.
I loved to see Ace Hood and his family.
His
I
mama
I
is gonna
went
be a mother.
up, but I went up for that. I went up for his skin. I went up
Mm-hmm.
for his wife. I went up for how he uh let his mama know respectfully that he wants boundaries and that they not gonna have an unhealthy relationship. I
Because
went
of
up.
her.
I went up for
Yes.
him.
She
Um,
said the Bible said you cleave from your mama to your
leave
wife,
the
and that's
cleave.
what we gonna do over here.
Leave the cleave. I was here. I was here for him all the way. Oh, let me see. Who else? Suki. I ain't fooling up with Suki. My
Child,
husband love him for Sukiyana.
I like Sukihana. But
My
you,
husband
girl,
love
you
him
are
for
hood
Sukiyana.
rich. You are not rich enough to be talking about you. You are not Cardi B nor Beyonce. Girl, if you don't sit your down some goddamn way and go choke on it
I
again, I
mean,
don't, girl.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. But before we bring more children into the world, we should probably take care of the ones we have full time.
Who, where that white lady at? Because I could have sworn she said that white lady that had her kids in that restaurant on the first season was the grandmama.
I okay. I thought I was the only one that remembered. She wasn't white, but I thought I was the only one that
I thought that lady was
remembered
white.
that other lady that she
Yeah, and it
said
didn't
was.
look like that lady that was
It
sitting in
did
front of
not.
her.
So that must know what I. So this is what I think it is because I knew I was not tripping. I knew I
And
was
them
not.
kids
Thank
too
you.
dark for that to be the baby daddy
Okay.
mama.
So this is what it was. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Suki was raised by her grandmama. And her grandmama is the one watching the kids, and now her mama is her manager. She said that the grandmama was watching the kids, but what she didn't say was it was the great grandmama watching
Right,
the
because
kids.
she's exactly because she said, Mom, I know I'm not crazy, and I knew I heard her say that. And all I could
Yeah,
think about was, who
yeah.
is this woman, Hoppo? This ain't
That
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 lady.
that is her. That got to be her. That got to be Suki grandmama. That's the
Right.
kids' great grandmama. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Because
I
this
was
mama
confused.
ain't watching these kids. It's the first time we saw her. This the first
Exactly.
time we saw her, and in the first season, Suki said that the grandmama was watching the kids. So I guess we just assumed that that it was her mama, but
But she
no.
used the word mama. She called her mama. She said
Well, that
mama. She didn't say grandma.
Suki's mama clearly is young.
I about to
So
say she ain't been in the house for a long time.
what that say to me is Suki was probably raised by her grandmama,
Mm-hmm.
which is why her mama is okay with watching her daughter be out here doing the things
Choking
she
on.
do.
Mm-hmm. That's
Because a
crazy.
mama, I'm no shade. No, I'm trying not to shade. I'm trying not to judge. But dang it,
It's hard
some of
not
it
to with
seeps
them.
out. Some of it seeps out. But a mama who raised their daughter ain't gonna be the manager for this type of foolishness.
Cause you heard her say, "Oh no, we got too much more to do. You ain't about to. I just started getting some money. You ain't about to stop this money. No, no, you
So
ain't."
all I'm
She
saying is,
encouraging her to do the nasty she out here doing.
before we bring more children into the world, maybe, just maybe, a thought. We have the
But
ones that we already have in the world full time.
but that's how that's those are all the ways the ones that keep having them because they ain't got the responsibility of being that 24/7 parent.
That's facts. That's facts. Because if you got them full time, you be questioning how many more you gonna have.
Believe me, she wouldn't be talking about some she no damn rich because it costs too much. You keep talking about some you still out here grinding for the kids you got. If you still grinding, how the hell are you rich enough to stop working?
She rich because she can buy her and the babies matching Burberry outfits, and that makes her rich.
Child, when she said Cardi and Beyonce, I said if you don't sit your ass down somewhere.
Well, my husband love him some Suki. He go up for him some Suki.
I like Suki too. She cool. I don't listen to her music, but
Yeah.
she cool. I like her. She funny as
I don't
hell
listen
to me.
to her music.
I
I
don't
don't
follow her.
follow
I
her on
don't.
social media.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't do
follow her. None of that. More
My
power
husband
to
don't
you,
even
black
have
sister.
an
Get your
Instagram,
money.
but he don't even have an Instagram. But for some reason, he can keep up with Suki. Just saying.
He got a friend at work. They got IG,
Look,
and they show him the
I,
video. Look
I'm
what your
just
girl
trying to
doing.
understand how you don't even have an Instagram, but you know who Sukiyana is before she even hit Miami. Oh, I know her. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit biased. Sukiyama. That might be
But
why
yeah,
I'm a little bit biased.
she need to shut up about some having another child already. Girl, get married. How about y'all get married? Everybody,
No,
girl, that's
that
a
ain't the
baby daddy.
goal. That ain't the goal.
Don't you got enough baby daddies?
That's not the goal. And then if you ask why that's not the goal, you're judging and you're wrong.
And Amara Lanega, she want a baby. She want to be married. Like, girl, why do y'all think babies are toys? Babies are not
I used
accessories.
I used to go up for Amara. I used to go up for Amara.
I'm just happy
One,
she ain't with that dude no more.
well, yeah, that. But I think me and my husband was talking about this. She done lost too much weight. Have you seen her?
Nope.
The first couple seasons, I just thought she was so pretty. She was so pretty to
She
me.
is.
But she has lost too much weight. Like she's someone who need a little weight. You know, sometimes some people need a little weight on them. She need a little
Especially
weight
in the
on her.
face.
Yeah, like in the face. In the face, she needs some weight on her. She done lost too much weight. And I know that's not something that you're supposed to say, like, oh, you getting too, but no, like she's too tiny right now. She need to gain back about a good 5 to 10 pounds.
I'm just not. White people want everything we got, but we can't stand it on ourselves. I just don't understand it. Everybody
Especially
always
like
talking
her
that
bottom
body
is
positivity
real.
stuff, but as
Like
soon as
that's
the
one thing
media,
about her. Her bottom half, that's real. Titties are
mm-hmm.
fake. But her hips and her butt, that's real. She done always had hips and butt.
Yeah, no, I ain't saying it's not real. I'm just saying, but to want to lose, why are you losing? What's the reason? What's
I don't, and
the
I
reason?
don't know if it's because she's working out more or what. I'm gonna pull up some pictures. Hold
Well,
on.
somebody told you could stand to lose a couple of pounds and
I
you
hope
lost
that's
it
not
all
what it
in
is.
your face.
I'm thinking, I'm hoping that maybe it was just like she's just been working out a whole lot, and so she has lost a lot of weight, but
Yeah,
it's
that face and that red, no.
but like her face looked, I think she got something done to her face too. I'm convinced.
Yeah,
And I don't like it.
yeah, that ain't who I used to see with the bush.
Yeah,
Nah.
like her face is different. And I don't like, I used to think that she was so pretty. And I don't know if she got like her nose done, or if it's just her losing weight, or I don't know. I don't
Girl,
know.
K Michelle had a picture up on IG yesterday.
Oh.
I said, who is that lady right? I looked at the name. I said, oh, fuck, that ain't no K Michelle.
Who did I think it was when I first, because I saw that picture. Who did I think it was? Because I didn't think it was K Michelle, but I thought it was she looked like somebody. Who was it?
I said, it was a name I said too, but I don't know what the heck it was. But I know one thing, I don't know that K Michelle. I ain't never met
I
her
mean, but
before.
she looked pretty.
She looked
She
cute,
just
but I still don't know
she just
that
didn't
face.
look like her. She looked like
And keep trying to tell her she
somebody.
ain't had something done. Use a damn lie. Why they keep
She
playing in
said
our
she
face?
do. Everybody, they all do that. They all say they ain't had nothing done. They
But why
all
they
say
keep playing in our face though? They're like,
that.
girl, you
They
don't even know who that is when you look in the mirror. Stop.
because they think
You
they
go
think
look at
like
a
they
picture.
think if it's just like filler, then it's not having anything done, or if it's just like Botox and then that's like not having anything
No,
done.
girl, that nose is different. That face
Like
shape is different. That ain't
it's
no
all
fillers.
makeup. It's all
That's some
makeup.
take out.
It's
Okay.
all makeup.
Where they
Contouring.
sell that makeup at? I ain't never
Fenty.
bought none. Rihanna always look like Rihanna. Every time I see Rihanna, she look like Rihanna. It must be Fenty for everybody else, because I ain't
Fenty.
seen her with that
Oh,
Fenty on.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna let.
no.
I thought she was. I thought she looked like Keisha Cole. That's who I thought she was.
I don't remember who the hell I said, but I know I didn't say K Michelle. I had to scroll back up to look at the name because
Ah, she
I
do
didn't
look
know
like.
her.
I'm pretty sure I thought she looked like Keisha Cole. I think I'm trying to find
Yeah,
a
no.
picture, but I can't find it. I don't remember who posted it.
That girl didn't sing Can't Raise a Man or none of the other songs I like of hers. I don't know who she is.
That's funny. But let me get on off here. I'm been sitting and chatting.
All right, baby.
Thank you for stopping through.
Always. I was like, oh my God, I missed it.
No, I literally, I just was sitting up
Cause
here.
you remember last night I asked you in the live what you going live, and it's crazy. Before right before the thing came in, I was like, did she go? I went and checked your page. I was like, okay, she didn't go on yet. Maybe she changed her mind.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be live. So my just because of how our schedules are set up right now, my Friday lives are gonna be late now.
Okay,
They're gonna
that
be
don't bother
late.
me. We both laid out, so that's good
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Cause in the
they're gonna
daytime I
be
be
late.
missing. I be like, oh Lord, this shit happened 4 hours ago.
Lately, when I try to do a live during the daytime, the boy he wants to be on live, and so it's a little more
You know he
difficult.
need a page,
I
a
ain't got time.
channel.
I ain't got time. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't got time. I ain't got time.
He want to Ace Kids play, whatever the hell that name of that Ace page.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Mm-mm.
Stop eating
I'm
and go get that boy a page. A channel.
I'm gonna leave that to the Ace family or to whoever them folks be. I'm gonna leave it to them. I ain't got time.
Candy Son. That was on my Candy Son.
Okay, look,
Ace plays and giveaways. That's the name of
I'm gonna leave it to him. And see, that's the difference between Candy can hire out people. Candy can hire somebody to film and somebody to edit, and Candy can do that.
it. Nope. Stop chewing every hour.
I done been on here for 2.5. I'm late. You better be glad I ain't left and got my snack and came back. I'm
I
home.
was waiting. I was
It,
waiting for
it
you.
is past midnight. I need my snack. I finished my water. I need my snack and my sleepy time tea.
I know your husband be like, "What are you eating now? What bag is that rattling down in the middle of the night?
Look,
Girl,
I'm
go to
trying to
sleep."
decide, do I want popcorn or do I want goldfish? But it's gonna be one of the two. But all right,
Go
I'll
get
see
your
y'all later.
goldfish.
I'll probably be live tomorrow because we got love and marriage.
Yeah, okay.
We got love and marriage. So I'll probably go ahead and jump on live. Go ahead and get that on over with.
Okay, I turn my notifications up, the volume up now, so I'll be able to hear.
All right.
All right, babe. Stay safe.
Bye. And bye everybody else. Watch me on the playback. Hit the like button if you're watching on the replay, all that good stuff. I'm out of here. Good night.